Alright, let's see how well I can play this thing. No idea what I'm going to do. But it's just 8765, so hopefully it ain't that ridiculous. 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it helps to remember or thinking of the new note of each bar is going to begin where the last note ended. The exception to that rule is over here. But once you've gone through this, like see that note ends and begins on the same string here. So that continues on that way. So maybe thinking of it that way would be a bit helpful. 80 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, thinking about it that way, the same string kind of thing, then it gets really weird when you start the descending portion because that rule is no longer applicable. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 140. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lord, it's a toughie. Alright, number 2, 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and under 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And number 3, same rhythm. So just going up and down, basically an A minor scale. Beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hundred. 1, 2, 3, 4. under 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So regarding the chord shapes, again, use as many open chords as you can. If you don't have an open chord that you know of, or that you can't figure out, just use bar chord shapes. So you know the F major bar chord, so you can move that one all over the place. You know your B diminished shape, which you can move all over the place as well. And if you can't remember what the diminished chord is, like the shape of it starting on the low E string, well, you can take these notes, figure it out starting on the B note here, figure out that shape, and then move it around wherever you need to. Just trying to think if there's anything else. So yeah, when in doubt, just use a bar chord. That's fine. But yeah, you're definitely welcome to send me photos of stuff as you get it filled out. I'll let you know it looks right, if anything needs to be corrected. That's a pretty easy thing to do via text. So, but yeah, the stuff that you basically did with going through those keys, so all the sharp keys, what you did is you started with C, you put all that stuff together, and then you counted up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a G. So G is the first key that has 1 sharp, and the last note in that key is the sharp. So that sharp note carries over into the next key that has 2 sharps, and the next key to use that has 2 sharps, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which lands you on D. So D sharp was the next key. F sharp came along with it, and then the last note in that key is also sharp, so in this case C sharp. So that's how the circle of fifths thing went, climbing higher for the sharp keys. For the flat keys, you basically go back 5 notes in key. However, to simplify that, you could also look at it as going up 4. So circle of fourths for flats. Fourths for flats. So starting in C, to figure out, well, what's the first major key that has 1 flat? You go 1, 2, 3, 4, which lands you on F. So F major, that is the scale that has 1 flat, and the 4th note in that key is the flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, B flat. That's also the root note of the next key that has 2 flats. So the key of B flat was the second one that you did that has two flats, and then the 4th note in that key is going to be the new flat. So B flat, C, D, E flat, and then E flat is also going to be the next one, or the root note of the new major scale that's going to contain 3 flats. So all those flats carried over, just like the sharps carried over. That's basically what you did there. And yeah, so you got the 1, 4, 5 chords, all of them were major. The 2, 3, 6, all those chords were minor, and all the 7th chords were diminished. So good there. So if you got any questions with that stuff, let me know. If you got any questions with the playing, let me know. I will see you again next week.